When I started planning to leave my current role, I partnered with the head of HR to come up with a plan that would work for the company and would work for me as well. And so the path that we outlined was this LHH ICEO process, where the company would support me with coaching and services as I prepared for my next opportunity, while at the same time allowing me to stay with the company to really help onboard a new CFO and really support that person through the transition process.
As an HR leader, over the last few years, I've had the opportunity to engage with Hecht in buying the ICEO services. When you have executives that are exiting organizations, they typically go into the transition thinking, I don't think I need help, I know exactly what I want to do. And what I found is that once they start working with their coaches and really leveraging the services, it's a big value add. I think in today's talent war, it's really important that you manage your employment brand. Engaging in ICEO services is a way to really respect the individual, and that ultimately, I think, reflects positively on the brand.
So at the beginning, I guess I felt a few things. Apprehensive, because life was going to change, but at the same time, very excited because it was something that I wanted to have happen. So I was looking forward to learning about the things that I may not have considered as I was preparing for the transition. It was more about validation and reaffirming and getting more confident that the path that I was selecting was the right path for me. I utilized a number of services through the process. To me, one of the most valuable resources that I was able to have was the coaching, because that really helped keep me focused on transition planning and thinking about the things that were coming as well as the things I needed to be letting go.
So at Crocs, we're a global public company, and we really have a responsibility to serve our shareholders. And I think one of the things that entails is actually making sure that from a C-suite perspective, you are properly and orderly transitioning executives. Having orderly transitions in roles like a CFO is critical for a public company, and I think the ICEO services have definitely added value from a shareholder perspective.
It's interesting because when I first started with the coaching process, I wasn't sure what to expect from it and what I was going to get out of it, because I knew what I was doing. I knew I'm leaving this and I'm going to do something else. But the reality was the coaching really helped me be far more deliberate and far more mindful in terms of what I needed to do to be ready for after.
As we've had executives transition all over the world, I'm able to go to one single point of contact and determine who is a coach that I can work with in that local area to support a transition. And I think being able to have a consistent approach and methodology and provide similar services around the globe is a really nice benefit that we can provide our exiting employees.
So what I'll be doing next is serving on the boards of 2 publicly traded companies, serving on those boards now, and I've been able to get on those boards through this transition process. So I've been working on getting my International Coaching Federation certification during this transition window. So my plan is to focus on executive coaching, so I'm looking forward to that as well.
I had the opportunity to engage with ICEO services when I went through my own transition, and it was because I saw the value that other executives had experienced. And I oftentimes have selected Hecht because of the quality of services. I found that as candidates go through, especially ICEO, they continue to give really positive feedback about their coach, the experience they had, and while it's an investment, it's the right thing to do both for an organization and an individual.